More Instant Pot shit? Yes. I was at the grocery store today and I saw a really nice sirloin tip Angus roast on sale, so I decided I'm going to do something super simple and do a nice pulled beef in the Instant Pot. 4 ingredients, really easy. Picked up a really nice 3.5-pound certified Angus roast. I got an onion, some Himalayan salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of broth, some red wine, my Instant Pot, and this could not be easier, dude, I swear. So what I love to do is I'm going to hit that saute button. We're going to heat up some oil. It heats up really fast. I'm going to heat up some oil, cover the roast in salt, pepper, and garlic, both sides over and under, and we're going to do a nice sear to start. Check out that sweet sear. Now I know it looks cooked, but obviously it's not. I just put it in for 2-3 minutes per side. I used a spatula and tongs to kind of flip it, make sure I get a good sear everywhere, because that's going to lock in a lot of the flavor. So for the next step, I'm going to actually leave the Instant Pot on saute. I'm going to leave all my good stuff in there. It's just spices. I cut up a full onion. I got 3/4 of a cup of red wine. We're going to put all that in there and just let it kind of reduce. You can see the onions and wine reducing on that saute feature. So I'm going to give it about 4 or 5 minutes. Then I'm going to turn off the saute feature, add my broth, my roast, seal it, and then let the process begin. I added my broth, and now the roast is back in. Normally I'd have it sit on that wire trivet that comes with the Instant Pot, but because we got a bed of onions, I'm not too worried. We're going to hit manual, and then set it for 100 minutes. So I know 100 minutes seems like a lot for the Instant Pot, but when you consider that a good pulled pork takes about 8 hours in a slow cooker, and a good pulled beef would take about 10 hours, 100 minutes isn't that bad. So I'll see you in 100 minutes. And 100 minutes is come and gone. I let it sit for another 15 minutes just to depressurize on its own, but you can come here and just flip this, let the steam out yourself. Oh, that smells good. Alright, let's take this sucker out. And here it is, the finished roast. I'm going to use a fork and just pull apart all the meat. It smells amazing, it looks amazing. Could not have come out more perfect. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to get started. I'm going to make a sandwich out of this. So while I was waiting, I cut up some mushrooms. I'm going to take my mushrooms right now. I'm going to drop them into all this juice. Just let them saute. I put some garlic butter on this. We're going to put in the oven. Pulled apart super easy. Just held it with my prongs and used my fork and just pulled all the meat off. Ate like 10 mouthfuls. So as I'm finishing up, I just grabbed the inner pot from the Instant Pot and I ran it through my strainer here, got all the onion and spice out, and now I have a perfect au jus for my sandwiches or something I can use to make a soup or something else later. And we're done. A little side taco with some pulled beef, because why not? And I still have tons left over. So there's the Instant Pot pulled beef roast. It took 2 hours, which seems like a long time for an Instant Pot, but I only took 15 minutes preparing it, and then the rest of the time was just waiting. But anyways, turned out great. I have a ton of it, so I'm going to freeze it in Ziploc bags and save it for the winter.